the special operations team accidentally intercepted a container worth $10 billion. Just as they were about to check it out, the captain suddenly spotted from the ground a figure carrying a rocket launcher. Luckily, the team reacted quickly. After a moment's respite, Mike quickly aimed at the enemy and pulled the trigger, and shot him right off the top. After the crisis was over, they opened the container, but inside was a strong man, from the 6-foot scorpion tattoo on his back. It made it clear he was no ordinary guy, and he'd been specially guarded by armed men. In order to investigate the matter, Mike brought the man to the police station as a matter of urgency, not knowing that this man's presence would bring a bloodbath to the whole police station. After interrogation, the man's name was Scorpion, was an undercover agent planted in a criminal ring, because he held piles of incriminating evidence. That's why he'd been tortured for info, and said Jesse wouldn't let him off easy. Before Mike had a chance to validate it, Deputy Chief Mina suddenly informed him 2 men claiming to be FBI were outside, demanding to take Scorpion now. When Mike heard that, he didn't dare to be slow. He immediately went to the lobby to meet the 2 men. However, the guns on their belts aroused Mike's suspicion.
These are our personal weapons. On the job.
In order to confirm their true identity, Mike fired off a few pro-level industry questions. They stammered, unable to answer. Obviously they were fakes.
Who are you?
With that, they both drew their weapons at the same time, aiming to take Mike out. In the confusion, Mike used the other's pistol, successfully killed one person, but the other seized the opening, caught completely off guard right then and there. As the thug pulled a knife to finish him, 2 police officers came in time. They were able to save the captain. Mike realized that maybe what Scorpion said was true. He rushed towards the interrogation room, only to find Scorpion gone. Before he could react, Scorpion, who was hiding behind the door, suddenly attacked him, only to see that under the crush of absolute strength, Mike was no match for him at all. However, Scorpion didn't intend to make things difficult for him. The point of his doing this was to gain Mike's trust.
You trust me now?
Fearing that more thugs might break into the police station and thus threaten the safety of all officers, so after careful consideration, ignored the objections. He insisted on sending the Scorpion to a safer place. Unbeknownst to him, Jesse already knew exactly where the Scorpion was, and had his men hack into the police system. What's worse is that there was an undercover agent inside the police station.
Hello?
Mike and Scorpion had just left the police station. In the next second, the snipers sent by Jesse locked onto them.